So, oh, by the way, I'm working out with Eddie. So basically, I'm trying to get back into how healthy I was in my gymnastics days when I was like 95 pounds. I'm aiming for 97 pounds. I've only lost 6 pounds so far, so I've got ways to go. Also, I've only been eating one meal a day, except it's usually crap food. That's why I'm only eating one a day. But I'm gonna work on my diet also, because that's how I plan on losing the most weight, is through my diet, which is why I went back to going vegan. Hopefully that'll help me slim down. I'm gonna eat one meal a day until I'm like less than 120 pounds. Because right now, look at this. This is what you call before and after. I kind of want to make outsider art, like, because I'm not really that good at art, but I want to show people what I experience. Like, I want to paint my hallucinations. I want to make songs that sound like my hallucinations.
Art, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not that far from like being a great artist, you know?
Oh, that makes me feel good inside. Because then I can't be bad at it. I'll be like, this is what I see. These are my hallucinations. Yeah, the people look like shadows, but that's what I see. I see shadow people. Another thing on the Imani starter pack, sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to give my phone number to people. My social worker says I can't.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What, you in the HOC joint?
What's that?
Oh, the community over here. You're social
No.
worker? You're a grown woman.
Whoa.
Just text me.
I don't know.
Just text me, sweetheart. I ain't gonna get you in trouble. I don't want to get you in trouble.
I'll get in trouble if I give my phone numbers to people.
Can you take my number?
Okay.
All right.
I genuinely don't know what to do when people hit on me. I don't. I get really awkward. He was like, you chocolate and I want some. Oh, I don't know what to do. It's like,
Don't talk to
what do I say when they've already like started talking?
Just ignore them.
Ignore. Oh, okay. We're learning social skills out here. So I saw a cute guy at the gym today, and I was like talking to him, and I was asking him for gym advice. Cause I was like, wow, you look really good. What do you do? I want to just do that, and I want to look good. Of course I saw him when I looked crappier than I normally do. Like, of course, whenever I don't wear any makeup or anything, I bump into all the cutest guys. Hopefully I'll see him again. I want to get some cupcakes today. I want to go to Georgetown Cupcakes. That's where they film that TLC show. DC Cupcakes. So I'm still only eating one meal a day. I think I'm just going to keep having to do that until I lose the weight. But I can't just eat one really unhealthy meal a day, because that's not healthy. Because that's what I've been doing. I need to work on eating healthy food once a day until I lose the weight. The most triggering thing for me is when I attempt to put on my clothes and they don't fit. They don't even go over my humongous like butt anymore. It's gotten to the point where I don't want to take any pictures of myself. I don't want anybody to be able to prove that this ever happened to me, that I was so big. Like, this is the biggest I've ever been in my entire life. I'm like over 130 pounds right now. I'm wearing all my clothes, like, look at those rolls. I'm wearing all my clothes that were too big on me, that I didn't send back, even though they were too big on me, as my regular clothes. So I can't fit into any of my cute clothing. It's tough being fat and ugly. I don't like having that femininity that comes with having curves. I like being more like boyish. I've always been like a tomboy. As a kid, I was definite tomboy. Now, it's kind of back and forth. I want to start uploading once a week, turn this into at least a part-time job. Because this month, I only made like $40. But if you count the sponsorships I've gotten, I got $240 so far. The month isn't halfway done yet, so it's not that bad. It's tough because of the content I make. It's mental health related, and that's dangerous. I keep uploading videos, and it's so discouraging to upload a video, and then immediately it turns into this yellow thing that says not suitable for most subscribers. A lot of my content is not suitable for most subscribers. I tried to put more ads on the ones that were suitable for the advertisers, but then I lost like hundreds of followers, so I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna make a Patreon, and I'll use that to post all my projects. But it's like so discouraging because I just hate the way I look, and it makes me not want to make videos. It makes me not want to take photographs. I told my therapist, I'm going to see my therapist in about an hour. I told my therapist I was going to start taking photos again. I'm kind of like an anti-influencer. Like, I'll do sponsorships and stuff, but you guys get to see the real me. You get to see my real life. I don't like polish it and make it look all great like the other people on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. I want to show you me. I want to show you what it's like living with a mental illness every day. But I want to be able to make enough money to do this. I started watching a mini series called Chernobyl. You probably heard of it. It's on HBO. It's so good. I'm going to go out with a friend after therapy, unless therapy is really tough. Because sometimes therapy is really tough and I end up crying. And afterwards, I just want to go home and do nothing. Well, I want to go home and eat because apparently I'm an emotional eater. That's what my psychiatrist said. I eat when I get anxious, but I'm trying to stop that. So instead, when I get anxious, I'll like smoke a cigarette. I didn't lose any weight this week, so that was kind of discouraging. I'm probably gonna have to go to the gym even more. Like, my goal is to get to 5 times a week, so I can take the weekends off. But I want to get like an hour in. I want to become an athlete again, you know? I want to be strong. I want to have stamina. I want to do all that stuff. So apparently therapy can help with schizophrenia. I didn't know that. I thought only psychiatrists could help you with schizophrenia, because schizophrenia isn't really like a behavior. Schizophrenia isn't like a behavioral disorder. It's more of like a thought disorder. Don't quote me on that because I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just really sick. But it's not like, I didn't really think of it as something you could really control. You just sort of go insane. But I'm going to ask for coping mechanisms and like coping skills for when I hear voices, to not act upon them, because I do, like, the vibrants are here. They're not very high. They're not very loud. They're kind of minding their own business, doing their own thing. So that's fine. You don't even think about it. It just makes sense when you're doing it. It's like when you're like a little 3-year-old and your mom tells you to do something and you don't think twice about it. And if anybody asks you why you did it, just, oh, they told me to. And it's like, I don't have to do what the voices tell me. But the thing is, when I hear voices and it's really intense, full-blown psychosis, my entire perception of the world changes. How I perceive stimuli changes. You're in an altered state of consciousness. That's the best way of putting it. You're not thinking, like your thought patterns, you're not thinking like, I'm not thinking like I'm thinking right now. I always get all these irrational thoughts and I have to try and deal with them. And I'm going to ask what to do when I hear the voices. But it's going to be tough because I'm level-headed now. I won't be if I'm hearing voices, you know, because that messes with your whole perception. Everything feels surreal. It's like a dream. You know how when you're in a dream, you feel stuff, if you remember the dream, you feel stuff, but everything feels just a little off. That's how it feels like when you're in psychosis. It doesn't feel real. Your perception is just off. It's like a different level of, like, you can't function. It's, I hate it. But all I can do is try to prevent myself from getting stressed in the first place, because stress is one of the biggest triggers of my hallucinations that makes it so much worse. Maybe I can turn this into a job, because this is pretty low stress. I have an amazing following. You guys are awesome. So I'm in therapy right now, and after therapy comes a live stream. And I'm going to try and do one every Friday. Oh my God. Look at that. That's freaking disgusting. Look at that. I hate looking at my reflection. So I started journaling. Here's my journal. I started journaling actually a while ago. Like, I was in a hospital and there was nothing to do. So I'm like writing down all my thoughts and putting them in a journal. And hopefully that'll help me be more productive. I'm also writing like my short stories in there. Like, I'm so scared to post my short stories because I'm afraid people will laugh because they're not good. Or my poetry. Like, I'm not an artsy kind of person. Like, I wish I was, but I'm not. But that's kind of why I want to do things where I like paint my hallucinations and stuff, because it's like I can't be wrong. Therapy is done. So we get to go downtown now. You're gonna go get some cupcakes. We're in line for cupcakes. Right?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah. Not that exciting. The line to Georgetown is always really long because the cupcakes are super good. It's night. We're back at home at my messy house. I haven't finished cleaning it, but I'm gonna I'm gonna eat my Georgetown cupcakes, and I saved all my calories because I wanted to be able to have two, and that's gonna be my only meal, these two cupcakes, and I think we might have some fried dough, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna keep eating just once a day until I lose all this weight, because I kind of plateaued after the initial 6 pounds. It was probably just water weight, but I've still got more to lose. And I was drinking throughout the day, so that's calories. I had a few drinks, but I'm fine. You know, I didn't get turnt. But even though I dropped the cupcakes, I don't care. They're still good. Georgetown cupcakes are the best. If you are ever in the DC area, you have to try them. And they make the best vegan cupcakes I've ever had in my life. They make the only vegan cupcakes I've ever had in my life. So I got this like bralette top thing. I didn't even try it on. I just wanted to get something because I didn't end up getting any of the shorts because my friend was like, no, they're too expensive. So I didn't get them. Hopefully I won't have to. Hopefully I can fit into my regular clothes soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat. So I'm gonna end the vlog now, okay? So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.